Hi everyone, I'm Paulette from Tulip Square, and today I'm going to show you how to make this shattered pinwheel block. This is kind of a funky block, isn't it? This is a 12-inch square block, and if you make it wrong like I did the first time, it's an 18-inch block, but we won't even go there, alright? Let's head over to the sewing machine and get started on this one. Alright, to make this block, which is surprisingly easy, you're going to take, you need a light color and a dark color. I'm just using a white on white print and this cute little red print. So you're going to start by taking the large pieces. You've got 2 of these in white and 2 of them in red, and you're going to draw a diagonal line on the back of the white ones. Nice clear diagonal line, and you're going to sew a 1/4 inch away from that line on each side. So you're going to have 2 lines of stitching up there, and you're going to do that with both pairs. You've got 2 pairs of these. Go ahead and mark your lines, draw them, and sew them. Now once you've sewn both seams like this, you're going to cut on that line you drew. You're going to cut so you'll be leaving a 1/4 inch seam allowance on each side once you've cut it apart. And then you're going to open these and press them towards darker color. Alright, those are all done, and you've got 4 of them, half square triangles. Now you're going to set those aside, and you're going to take your next size of squares. You have 4 reds and 4 whites, and you're going to do the very same thing but with a smaller squares. You're going to pair them up, draw the diagonal line down the middle, sew on both sides, cut them apart just like you did the big ones, and press them towards the red again. Okay, and now you've sewn these together, so you've got 8 of these small ones and 4 of these big ones. Set all those aside for a few minutes, and we're going to take our rectangles and just sew them up together in pairs, side by side, like so, using a nice 1/4 inch seam. So go ahead and do that with all of these. Okay, and now you've got 8 of these pieces that are just rectangles sewed together. So we're going to take 4 of these, and we're going to sew them to the larger triangle squares. You're going to take the white edge of the rectangles and sew it to this angle of the red ones, of the red triangles, not this way. Make sure you sew them this way. So put 4 pairs together like this and sew them nicely with a nice 1/4 inch seam right up here. And when you've sewn those, press them towards the strips, not towards the triangles. So press them this way. Okay, now you're going to take your little triangles and the last little squares you've got left, and you're going to sew on 4 of the triangles. You're going to turn them this way, and you're going to sew a red triangle next to the white edge. And be careful you don't do it this way. That'll be wrong. You want it this way. And you're going to sew 4 of them together like that. And then you're going to take the white squares and the last 4 little triangle pieces, and you're going to sew them this way. Now you have 4 little pieces like this and 4 little pieces like this. And what you do with these is you put the red square in the upper right and the white square in the lower left, and you sew them together in pairs right here. So we're going to sew them together right there. Make sure you line up those seams real nicely so you've got a nice corner when you've sewn them. You should notch together real nice. Alright, now you've got 4 pieces like this, and I've pressed those towards the half with the red square. So they're all pressed towards this way. You can also press that seam open if you want, but it's not real necessary. I just pressed it up. Okay, now you're going to take your last pieces like this with the 2 rectangles, and you're going to sew them together like this. Red square next to white rectangle. Okay, those are all done, and I pressed them towards the 2 rectangle pieces as opposed to this other half over here. So press them towards this way. So now you've got 4 of these and 4 of these. So what you're going to do is pair them up just like this, so that when you pair them together, you've got 3 red triangles kind of in a diagonal row, all pointing in the same direction. I'm just going to put this here, line up my seams, and stitch a 1/4 inch line, and you're going to do that and make 4 pieces like this. Now you have 4 squares like this. They're kind of cute by themselves like that, but they're even cuter once we put them together. Now, you can put them together one of 2 ways. The way I like is the triangles, the little triangles all go to the outer corners, like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. And then you get this great big pinwheel in the middle, just like that. You can also put them together with all of the stripes. Let's swing this one over here, and this one over here. You can put them together. So you put them together this way, and you've got a great big diamond in the middle, a big diamond shape. But I'm going to put them together the other way. So we've got a pinwheel in each corner, or half a pinwheel or something. I'm putting the pinwheel in the middle, like so. So all you have to do is take this pair and sew them together along this seam, and this pair, and sew them together here, and do that. And we put them together. Make sure you keep all your seams lined up so you have nice, neat seams on the front. Now you have 2 pieces like this, and if you sew them together this way, you've got the big diamond, and if you just swing it around and sew them together this way, you've got the pinwheel in the middle, and that's the way I'm going to put them. And there it is. Not too bad, huh? A lot easier than it looks, wasn't it? Hope you enjoyed that block. That was kind of a fun one. So now you know how to make the shattered pinwheel block. It's a kind of cute block, isn't it? They look pretty when you cluster them all together in all different colors in a quilt. It looks really pretty. So I hope you enjoyed this block and this video. And if you did, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. And you can hit the little notify bell if you want to be notified when we put up a new video every week. And if you would need the descriptions for this with the PDF, we have a PDF for you with sizes and dimensions and quantities and everything, and it's in a little link up here. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and we hope to see you again next week. Have a good week sewing, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.